Okay, take 2000. This is a 1977 Toyota Chinook slash 85 Toyota. This unit has been mounted on a 1985 Toyota long bed. The motor's been completely rebuilt by a company out of California. The clutch was replaced in Kentucky roughly about 4 months ago. These little Toyota Chinooks came out in 77 or 74 and ran to 77. They kept the basic design of the fiberglass up until about 2014 and put it on a big Ford 450. And on this one here, that's a 40-year-old canvas up top. It's still flexible. It cleans up nice. It does have some imperfections here and there. It will need the screens replaced, and any kind of canvas shop should be able to do that for you. It has a brand new, well, a year-old awning, and that just basically goes down there and locks into this, and comes out about 7 feet. There are some nicks and scratches and stuff like that here and there. And the cab has been repainted because of the pebble rocks they use in Arizona. I was down there for about a year, Arizona, New Mexico. I replaced the grille, both side lights, the bumper, both pads, and the underpiece, just to make it look new. And it did a good job of doing that. It's not perfect by any means, shape, or form, but it's presentable. You've got a bike rack on the back. This has been on there for, I don't know, 18,000 miles, and it's not fallen off yet. Like I said, front and back screens up here on the canvas need to be replaced. There are some little cracks, fine line cracks in the tail lights. Those are original tail lights off of the 77. You have a nice little night light here, help you at night find your keys to get in. You have a reverse camera right there with LEDs. Here is your exhaust vent for your furnace. Your inlet for your gravity fill freshwater tank. It's about roughly 13 gallons. And here's your cable TV hookup or slash satellite hookup. This is your drain right here. I've got it set up into just a little gas can. You don't have gray water tanks or black water tanks. Here's your deep cell battery. There's one here. There's one up front underneath the hood. Here's your inlet for the air conditioner in the back. It's built into the bottom of the closet. You've got a regular 110 just household plug-in. And that's for your power. And here you've got your propane tank. That's a regular charcoal grill propane tank. Inside, your seats in fairly good condition. It's not perfect. It's the original one that was in the 1985 truck. You have a, let's see if we can get this to come in. There you go. That is your reverse monitor and your left and right cameras. And your cameras are mounted right here. And that's instead of having your rearview mirrors, you have side cameras with infrared LEDs. You're running about 200,000 and 279, so 208, 279 at this particular time. I'm still out here on the road, so it's going to change daily. It's a touch screen entertainment center. It plays video files, MP3s, AM, FM. It connects to your phone so you can make hands-free calls. Also, it'll stream from your phone, so you just lock it in your Bluetooth. You've got a USB cable there that you can put your USB drive into and play music files or video files. You also have a TF card. I don't have the TF card, but it's a TF card slot. And it has a charging port for a USB also that does not communicate, it just charges. It's a 5-speed automatic or 5-speed stick shift. New floor mats, carpets in good shape. There are some stains here and there. There are some emblems missing. Both sides are missing, and the one in the center right there is missing. Like I said, there's your other camera. There are 2 100-watt solar panels on the roof. Also a fantastic vent fan. Rain guard is up there too. And I think there's a bunch of leaves up here too. So there's your 2 solar panels and your rain guard for your fan. You have a little storage compartment in here behind the microwave. And this is your compressor driven refrigerator. It actually has a small freezer. You can get hamburger patties, fish patties, whatever you got. And it stays pretty solid. You got the little guards to keep things from falling out. Pretty much works. You got a little lock here to lock the door shut. It's got a step up. It's a little high right now because the sight's kind of slanted. Alrighty. Now, to your right, you've got the 4-burner stove and a little oven here. You've got a hardwood floor. I normally just leave my shoes right there. Take off my shoes so you can keep the floor fairly clean. You've got a built-in TV here with a DVD player with HDMI inputs. It's also got a USB. Basically, I keep my little Fire Stick right here, and you can plug it right into the USB and into your HDMI port, as long as you have Wi-Fi or tether your phone. This screen will pull out and pretty much do anything you like. So if you're laying in bed, you can sit there and it'll just do that. Or if you're wanting to use it as your computer, you can just sit right there and you got it. You got plenty of storage space up here. I've got a bunch of DVD players and different things. You've also got 2 speakers from your head unit up front that'll play up here. So you can actually take your audio from your headphone jack, plug this in, and it'll play through your head unit and come out here and have a lot better sound. Now, I also have a hanging, not the highest quality, but it's a bar speaker. What do they call those? Sound bar speaker. That's what they call those. That's plugged in. I just use this most of the time, and it works just great. It's firing straight down, so you don't interrupt your neighbors if you're in a campground. Here we go. Also, this converts into a bed naturally. So this right here will drop down. I've got a little short pole that it drops down into, and you put these little sticks right here. You slide your seats over, and then you've got roughly a full-size bed. Of course, paper towel holder. your sink with pump, your air conditioning vent, and like I said, the air conditioner's in the bottom of this closet all covered up. You don't see it. I've actually got a little remote for it so you can turn it off and on once you have it adjusted at the temperature you want. Yeah, also the hanging closet part. You can hang up all your stuff. You've got a little place for belts and different doodally thingies. You've got extra little bit of space behind the microwave. It goes all the way back. And stick stuff in there. Of course, you can always stick things in the microwave when you're bouncing down the road. And what else? Underneath this cushion right here, you have storage for foldable items, your t-shirts and shorts and whatever. You've roughly got from 2/3 of that is for storage. Now from there over, you do have a little canister toilet. It's self-contained. You pull it out of there if you need it. I just use it for emergencies. You're out in the middle of nowhere and there's people around. You could use that. On this side, you don't have a whole lot of storage. You've got a holding tank. That's your freshwater holding tank. You've got your inverter built in, and you've got your converter. So the 110 to 12 volt converter, and it keeps your batteries up when you're plugged in. And then your inverter naturally converts your 12 volt when you're not plugged in into 110. And it's a 3000 watt. Basically what that's going to do for you is, let's say you're at a shopping center and you're inside shopping. The solar panels are going to keep your batteries topped off and keep this little compressor running through your inverter. So that's pretty neat. Now when you're driving down the road, it does have an isolator. So that isolator energizes. It sends juice from the alternator and your start battery back to your other two batteries to keep them topped off. You also have your solar panels charging those two batteries in the back. So pretty much you shouldn't be without power anytime. If you wanted to use like a regular electric coffee maker and you're out in the middle of nowhere and you've got no electric sources, I do recommend starting up the engine, letting it run for 10 minutes and let it run while you run the percolator. Or you could get just an LP percolator that sits on the stove, heat up the water, or French press or whatever. But I actually like the electric coffee pot. Once you've made your coffee, turn off the unit, turn everything off, because that's a heck of a draw. And the same with the microwave. It will work off the inverter, but I do recommend starting the motor. It actually gives it the extra little boost that it needs. And if your batteries are low, it's not going to run the microwave. The air conditioner doesn't have a chance. It's just you don't have enough juice. There's not enough oomph. So the batteries just don't pack the wallop it needs. You have little night lights here. You also have your real nice bright LEDs. You've got one here at the front over the dinette and one here at the back over top of your closet and stuff, so you can see what you're doing. You also have a nice little night light here. That's great for when you're really, really dark out in the middle of nowhere and you don't want to trip and fall. You just reach in, open the door, pop that up. It goes either way. Really neat. This tells you how your batteries are doing right here. And this tells you what your solar panels are doing. Not much of a load on it today. We're at 13.1 and 13.5. Your panels are bringing in. and it's charging 2.3 amps. And today is a really cloudy, overcast day here in Florida. I'm at the Falling Waters State Park, and it's really overcast. We're getting ready to get some real cold weather and rainy and nasty for the rest of the week. So I wanted to get this video done before that. But all in all, the cushions are pretty good shape. Like I said, there are some imperfections here and there. I think one of them's got a little tiny bitty hole in it. Right here. It's not it. But there is a little bitty hole somewhere.